Everything for high juicy news. Mema Obibia Kwaba. I had the latest hot and Aremeyaw Bremo. And so we can subscribe to channel area. Bomodian say obe subscribe. Robeyan say obe click a year the subscribe button. Now barely notification. We understand video for free be upload with the first person once ebeka a video. I feel we are now like video no. Give us a thumbs up. Now fee share my wafufro so now when you be here. Now, and some do na ekoso ewo Ghana memoano. Afi yembura ye and semwa abeto yepnoso. Inti a yes report here about to just uncle muma inti.
I have told this OSP that the earlier he put a bounty on the head of Ken Ofori-Atta, the better. Either and I don't take him serious.
You want him to put a bounty on the head of former finance minister?
If he likes, he should put $5 million on the head of Ken Ofori-Atta. I'll be in the United States tomorrow with the first flight looking for Ken Ofori-Atta. Because the amount of money together with his accomplices they have taken from this country, today, BEC is starting. Is that not the case?
Indeed.
600,000 of our youth. My daughter is writing BEC today. Whether or not the future will be good for her depends on how Ken Ofori-Atta and together with the Kaba has recklessly taking money from us. And what are they talking about? SML, one Christian Shoti, he calls himself a pastor, was asked by Manas Azuri.
Solomon, let's not get personal.
No,
here.
We are going to get personal because people have used personal to take our money.
SML
you see, we deal with issues in this way and people get away with it. Don't let us make it intellectualism. It is about people, our money that has been stolen. It's refusing to come to this country and hiding behind all those people you call lawyers, activists, saying that, oh, if I were him, I wouldn't come down. He will be forced to come down. Either than that, all those in Nsawam must be released. Because the net effect of their crime comes nowhere near what we have been subjected to under the last 8 years. And we must take it very, very, very serious. Because how? Look, here was someone in 2017, he gave us a budget and said it was a simple budget. You remember that?
I recall.
In 2018, he said he has done a Juma budget. He was going to give the youth of this country more jobs. In 2019, said in Punto budget development everywhere. In 2020, said a motor budget. We listened to in all this. When he realized that people are getting the phrases in Twi language or Akan, he changed it in 2021 and said 1 year, 1 year budget because he wanted to confuse a lot of people who didn't understand Ga. Then in 2023, came back with Nkabom. You have done all this, Mr. Ofori-Atta. Come and defend your actions and inactions. You said you won't come.
From where you sit, what do you really want to see happen next?
Let me first of all commend Manasseh, just like Dr. Zato said, on what he was able to uncover in terms of the SML thievery, criminality. Let me say that I also associate with what my brother Adam said, that the survivor of this very administration is how well they go after all those that were involved in the SML deal. Look, on the streets, the youth are not happy. The youth of this country are so much mad that their future has been thrown into the downwards because of the riskiness or the recklessness of these politicians. What are we discussing? SML. NPA and GRA already had a system. The DMS was already there. If you have ever engaged yourself in the petroleum sector, nobody will convince you that we needed any entity called SML. Create, loot, and share. And that is why Ken Ofori-Atta is out of this country. And look, let me tell you, all those lawyers that are sitting down, running their mouths, Ken Ofori-Atta should not come, You are part of the nation wreckers. They must be told in the face. People go and steal banana, steal sheep, goat. They are in Nsawam. People go and take our billions. And you come and tell us that, hey, he shouldn't come. They are all part of the scheme.
Solomon, they say he's unwell. He can't travel. He can't
travel. Other time we were told that Asante Bediatuo wasn't unwell. Nobody showed us a picture. Only recently he was as fit as a fiddle. Walking around. Has anybody seen Ken Ofori-Atta? For you to believe that hogwash that is going on, I have told this OSP that the earlier he put a bounty on the head of Ken Ofori-Atta, the better. Either and I don't take him serious.
You want him to put a bounty on the head of former finance minister?
If he likes, he should put $5 million on the head of Ken Ofori-Atta. I'll be in the United States tomorrow with the first flight looking for Ken Ofori-Atta. Because the amount of money together with his accomplices they have taken from this country, today, BEC is starting. Is that not the case?
Indeed.
600,000 of our youth. My daughter is writing BEC today. Whether or not the future will be good for her depends on how Ken Ofori-Atta and together with the Kaba has recklessly taking money from us. And what are they talking about? SML, when Christian Shoti, he calls himself a pastor, was asked by Manasseh Azuri.
Solomon, let's not get personal.
No, we are going to get personal because people have used personal to take our money. You see, we deal with issues in this way and people get away with it. Don't let us make it intellectualism. It is about people, our money that has been stolen. Daylight thievery, daylight robbery. When the managing director of a company, SMA Christian Shoti, was put a direct question by Manasseh Azuri that how much do you take as your service charge? Can you imagine me coming to TV3 and asking your managing director, how much does it cost for your advert? And your managing director says, I have no clue. Then what is he managing? What is he or she managing? Christian Shoti told the journalist that he had no clue. Now, when he was asked a simple question by your objective, the stated objective of your company, you have to do what you call identify underreporting, dilution, diversion. He says we do none of these.
So diversion, dilution,
and dilution. He said we do none of this. So what were we paying SML for? They should tell us what we were paying them for. In any case, if you know the petroleum sector, where it's so key is the pumps. Because that's where the taxes are collected. The OMCs, they serve us with their fuel. And then when we buy, the taxable quantities are turned out. So what were they doing? If your pumps, you didn't have any meter at the pumps, it is only create, loot, and share. And it is one of the reasons why Ken Ofori-Atta is refusing to come to this country and hiding behind all those people you call lawyers, activists, saying that, oh, if I were him, I wouldn't come down. He will be forced to come down. Either than that, all those in Nsawam must be released. Because the net effect of their crime comes nowhere near what we have been subjected to under the last 8 years. And we must take it very, very, very serious. Because how? Look, here was someone in 2017, he gave us a budget and said it was a simple budget. You remember that?
I recall.
In 2018, he said he has done a Juma budget. He was going to give the youth of this country more jobs. In 2019, he said in Punto budget, development everywhere. In 2020, he said a motor budget. We listened to him all this. When he realized that people are getting the phrases in P language or Akan, he changed it in 2021. And said 1 year, 1 year budget, because he wanted to confuse a lot of people who didn't understand Ga. Then in 2023, came back with Nkabom. You have done all this, Mr. Ofori-Atta. Come and defend your actions and inactions. You say you won't come. You say you won't come. And I agree with Adam that the government of the day must take the investigation from the OSP and add the Attorney General if you mean business.
Solomon, can I ask you a question, please? Have you cited that letter from the Mayo Hospital in the United States?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. They say that
Ken Ofori-Atta, former finance minister, is unwell.
He is fit.
And he has to undergo some treatment. He's proposed some alternative mechanisms by which investigations can progress. We're in a digital era, digitalization. We can use some mechanisms to elicit whatever answers that we want from Ken Ofori-Atta. Solomon, I can tell you, I'm just waiting for my lips to stop moving. So
the very reason he claims he's in the US is the more reason he has to be in Ghana. You were holding our purse. You were supposed to invest our money in proper hospitals, modern day hospitals, so that you and I, when we are sick, are we going to go to the Mayo Clinic? Mayo Clinic is one of the expensive hospitals in the world. Are you getting me? You were holding our purse. You couldn't build any hospital to that stature. You have decided to go there. In any way, have you spoken to any medical officer from that hospital? We are only being shown documents, medical reports, fake one as such. Have you forgotten what what's the name? Godfrey told
when you say fake one, you say fake one. How do you know the document is fake?
But you were in this country when the former Attorney General Godfrey told Japan that he must try and find ways and means to get medical report. So it is in the DNA. Now, the modus operandi of the former administration is that if they are not sick, they are not in Ghana. Hey, is that the way you want us to build this country? Then who is going to face any prosecution in this country? I will come and steal this country, steal from the country, and all that I will do is I'll run into US or any other country, and I'll start writing post letters to the people of Toronto or Ken Ofori-Atta's letters to the people of Ghana. I won't even come at all. So that I'll be prosecuted. I'll be doing video conference. If you claim you are sick, what strength are you going to use to engage in that video conferencing? They shouldn't annoy us. We sit somewhere. When you speak, Ken Ofori-Atta will come and quote Matthew 13. When you say no, he come with Nehemiah 4:19. When you say he said Jeremiah. Every quotation he has given to us. Now come and account for what you did with the very Bible quotations that you quoted with your white shirt and with your soft speaking. Now you say you are nowhere to be found. We have to be serious. This is a low-hanging fruit. Everything about this case is so clear, straight to the point, that we can go for this money. This one together with the PDS, so low-hanging fruit, what's the name? The National Service, another beauty. You were talking about the All Africa Games, 35 edition of All Africa Games, that 245 million, that they intentionally stole from the nation. They stole from the country. It's another low-hanging fruit. This morning, together with a group of people, we are going to do an expose at the National, what's the name? Lotteries Authority. Another beauty. That one will blow your mind. I have said that any appointee in this administration, be it agency or ministry, that is yes to expose any rot at where he or she is, meaning they want to cover up. Because so much rot has happened, and that is why we find ourselves where we are. So in terms of what we are discussing, do not take it away from Ken Ofori-Atta. It was his baby, SMA. Can you imagine? On 3 occasions, as Adam said, the company was rejected because it was SMEL, Strategic Mobilization Enhancement Limited. When they were rejected on 3 occasions, all that they did was to go and remove the enhancement from the acronym to make it SML. And all of a sudden, they were given a contract. How can we treat this country like this? How can we destroy the future? As I'm speaking to you now, young men and women who have been told to burn the midnight candle, to learn, study, finish their university and come and get jobs, they are all sitting home. We are told by the KPMG report that between 2018 to 2024, SMA was paid 1 billion. Do you know what 1 billion could have done for this teeming youth? They brought another one called NAPO. You remember that NAPO? Indeed. They took our money. They never engaged 100,000 people. They should go into that matter and retrieve our money for us. That is all we ask for. So that the nurses that my brother Zato was talking about, though their strike is bogus, nobody should entertain it. It's just blackmailing government. Nobody. How can you go and negotiate that? You should be paying your funeral grants, height allowance. If you're on the 3rd floor, you must take more than the 4th floor. If you're on the 5th floor, you must take what sort of nonsense is this? What sort of nonsense is this? That you must be paying your license. If you are going to renew your license, we must be paying for you. If you not renew it, go and stay in the house and let's go for it. This business of people blackmailing government will cease from this year going.
Dr. Zato.
Yes.
Actually, no, apologies. Let me stick with Solomon. Forgive me. I am reorienting my mind.
You have to
okay. Apologies. No. Solo, please let me stay with you. You mentioned NLA. You say that today we should look out for something coming up. Who actually is involved in this expose?
They have sold the National Lotteries Authority.
Who?
To a private entity.
Who has sold?
You see, because it's going to be a press conference, we are invited to TV3 at 11 a.m. at Press Center. Please come there so that we give you.
Who is holding this press conference at 11 a.m.?
Together with Listower and other friends, that we want to go after all those that have stolen from this country. We will not sit down for the. Sometimes you look at the young guys there and ask myself, what sort of wrong have they committed that their youthful ages will be destroyed by elders in this country who ought to know better? But it is not surprising to me because in 1969-70s, it was the same Ken Ofori-Atta's father who borrowed us out of our way for Buzia to be overthrown, together with President Akufo Addo's father, who was the ceremonial president. We must be serious. We must be serious. So the exposés are going to fall in, going to play out, and the sovereignty of this country resides in the people of this country. We must rise up as the youth to make sure that people that we put in place are held accountable and liable for their actions and inactions. Just recently, one cedi levy was introduced. Are we not the ones going to pay? So if you allow a politician to recklessly shortchange you, you will pay for it. And that is why every corrupt act, one of the reasons why the people of this country voted for the NDC was their clamor to deal with political criminals. We cannot allow them to go unpunished. They flaunt their wealth at our faces. They go and tell our children in their classrooms that your fathers are not smart because we didn't steal. Is that what you want to tell us? And we know all of them.
Papa and Bobra.
We know all of them. Like you say, Yamobra.
Solomon, today you're talking about the youth. It reminds me of something Professor Frimpong Boateng says. He says the youth of Ghana can no longer afford to postpone their future.
Absolutely.
You agree with him?
And that is why all these things we are doing is to prick their minds to understand what it means to fight along men of conscience. Because whatever corruption takes place affects their future. The corrupt practices of politicians is the reason why their homes not getting jobs to do. They should not eulogize or hero worship anybody that is corrupt. And that you must go after them. What is the difference between the politician that has stolen billions and that man at in Sawam who stole only 5,000 cities? Yes, it's even worse. The politician's one is worse.
Solomon, thank you so much for that. Okay, I was going to go because I see that Dr. Zato was scribbling furiously, so I don't want him to forget what it is that he had.
You can go there.
Dr. Zato, today you are deferring to everybody else. Are you not ready for me? Adam, take the time.
He has been admiring since well, so all the thoughts are gone.
He's confused. Maybe. Helen.
Adam, let's hear you.
My challenge.
Just 2 minutes for me, please.
Yes, is the fact that Dr. Zato creates the impression that he is on our side on this matter, that he is on our side for all of us to fight corruption. He's on our side, but he fails to, or he's failing to address the key issues that are very essential to governance. I can understand your challenge perfectly, maybe because of where you are aligned. Maybe we are told NPP has boycotted TV3 New Day.
Yes.
Maybe you want to play in between. But you see, on matters of this nature, I plead with you that by the very training that we received at the political science department, at the core of governance issues is the issue of accountability. Now, this SML deal, it risks becoming a symbol for institutional complicity if nothing is done about it. If this deal is not well analyzed and people prosecuted, it's like we are endorsing state capture by private individuals and we are tolerating it. And I want to plead with the OSP that let us not pretend as though until Ken Ofori-Atta alone comes, we cannot prosecute all the other actors that are involved in this deal. From GRA to whoever that was involved, let us see the prosecutions. Because this deal, it stinks.
Thank you, Eddie.
Nobody, since Manasseh started raising these issues, nobody has been able to answer to the very key issues as to why even the contract was awarded based on single source.
Thank you, Eddie.
Why? There is no other company in the world that could do this. Was there an emergency? Why do you bypass due process? Daylight robbery of state resources.
Adam, thank you for that.
You expect us to embellish it? Whoever is in charge, whether he's on Osofo, whether he's a reverend minister, even in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 14, the Bible said God will bring every deed into judgment. And so if indeed
Adam,
being a Christian is not about wearing white, quoting scriptures and be stealing from the states.
Let me ask another gentleman in white.
Being a Christian, being a good Christian and a good leader is not about memorizing scriptures, deceiving us with scriptures while you are stealing from us.
Thank you.
The same Bible you are quoting in Ecclesiastes 12:14 is telling you that God will bring all your deeds to judgment. Submit yourself to the
Dr. Zato, let
to
me
accountability.
Thank you so much, Adam, for that.
But they must be prosecuted.
I agree with you.
Wow.
Thank you very much. You see, it's strange. It's very strange that you are finding it difficult to agree that I'm agreeing with you. And there's this internal contradiction in you, and you are lashing out at me. What is the lashing out about? I don't know why you don't get it. I'm saying I agree with you. There should be no impunity. We agree on it. Why are you saying that I'm finding? No, I've just
That's
said
difficult. You were justifying that since they came.
You see, if you
revenue
cannot,
increase,
if you
which is
cannot,
not true. Manasseh laid the first bed. I'm just guiding you.
I didn't tackle you, and I didn't tackle you. It's not because I cannot tackle you. It's because I'm respecting the viewers. You see, you've seen that. That I'm not tackling him not because you are making argument. You've not come up with a single recommendation on how to prevent this is going into. You've not done that.
Prevent what?
You are only what
The looting and taking place. That's why they should prosecute them.
Yes, but I said same. You see again.
That is the only recommendation.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. See, this is the case. When I come and I'm relaxed. No. It's not. You're not being fair. You're not being fair. When you come, no. When you come, when I come and I do, you say I'm not relaxed.
Please speak.
When I'm relaxed and they steal my time and prevent me from talking, you say what? So you're not. No. One, I've said here that I believe in one regime accountability and post-regime accountability. I've said that. I believe that people like Manasseh Zurawode are doing a yeoman's and a gold job. And I said that they should continue. And I'm saying that I'm cheering for the OSP in this event. I've said all these things. So I don't know what your problem is. No, but I also told you something. Yes, you see,
please allow me to
I'm in the business of knowledge production. Yes. I don't know. I'm in the business of knowledge production. And when you are in the business of knowledge and research, you respect it. And I'm telling you that there is research that shows that revenues have increased. There's research that shows that in the post, there's a post and there's a pre-SML. And that shows that revenue has increased. I've said those are facts, and I've said the facts. So if you don't have the facts, don't say
that's not true.
Now, secondly, it doesn't matter.
I have not said.
Then please allow Dr. Zato to flow. Dr. Zato, I was asking him.
Despite the financial performance, I have not said that they should not be prosecuted. I have not said that the OSP should not investigate them. I've not said anything. I have not said it. I said I'm cheering for the OSP. Didn't I say that? I am saying that institutions. Okay, Adam. OSP, prosecute SML. Are you happy? OSP, don't even just carry them from their homes to Sawam Street. Burn down the building. OSP, jail them, throw away the key. OSP, shoot them, take them to and shoot them. You see, I'm telling you, and the point I'm making is this. Do you support me? You are an MP. Do you now support me that the public procurement bill should be amended today? Do you support me that single sole source should be banned? No. Let me. Do you agree with me? Because you see, I've made the point.
The problem is not the legislation.
We can all sit here. Exactly.
It's not the legislation.
We can all sit here. We can all sit here.
Legislation.
We can all sit here and say this. We can do that. But there's something is going to happen. This government and future governments will still abuse the sole source. No, they will do it. You see, it's early days here. So my point is that single source is the biggest source of corruption in this country. My point is that if you are really committed to eliminating corruption, amend the single source. If you are really committed to eliminating corruption, do it. Because you can sit here to look. Governments come on the look. When NPP was coming to power, NPP talked about single corruption, came, used it a lot. So my point is that, do that. But look, corruption affects all of us. Right now, they are nurses. I'm also happy that you've not told me whether you stand with the nurses or with government. I'm also happy that you've not said anything. And I'm happy that Solomon has told us where he stands. He doesn't stand with the nurses. I stand with the nurses. I thank you for what you are doing. It's a social democratic government, and the foundational base of social democrats is Labour. I'm rather afraid it's unfortunate that this same party is running away from Labour. Nurses are still with you. Government, my appeal to you, government, is this. If you cannot meet the $2 billion CDs. Can you give them 1 million? If you cannot give them 1 million, can you give them 1.5? If you cannot give them 1.5, can you give them 500? Give them something to go back to saving lives. Don't sit down and ignore them. This is a very big issue to do. Nurses, I stand with you, but I plead with you to take something and go back.
Thank you so much. I'm getting counted down.
No. So, in
just 20 seconds, you finish.
Yes, Ken Ofori-Atta family members. Ken Ofori-Atta, the family members actual letter. Now, letter no muchroye no. Ediene wom. The family of former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta says the special prosecutor is abusing his office, accusing him of manipulating evidence and violating due process. In a strong-worded statement, they say Ofori-Atta, who is undergoing cancer treatment, offered to cooperate virtually, but was instead declared a fugitive in a public lynching. They have petitioned Interpol to reverse the red notice, insisting no formal charges have been filed, and a human rights court ruling is expected on June 18th. Enti yase Ken Ofori-Atta family members atro krata na krata na matro no omuso omotwa koma Interpol na Interpol nya den omse Interpol enyi eye red alert na dey ato Ken Ofori-Atta so mfiri o adentra say a special prosecutor we nimra no so na embom Ken Ofori-Atta kura poka che special prosecutor say ono no ontumi mba na yem friend wo TV so ana phone so ana WhatsApp ana say a Facebook live na ono interrogation on kasa North America inti special prosecutor anya sadia omo no omo tro ade akwa Interpol say Interpol enyin free omo so. Now my question to you people and I say omo tro letter ne say letter no masha mi hu nipa o sign a letter no. Boss, who this? Ken Ofori-Atta family members no more canon. Omo trust a letter no. Family members no dear we mu. Nana do dan Kweku Addo Gabby Bediatuo no mo trust a letter no. Me say, sa letter na aba around na security. Say Ken Ofori-Atta, the family members, I then a release letter. Na letter no, almost some the call Interpol. Me say, family members no, dia na ye king. We mu anase dia family members no dia when a cho letter no when a sign ye. E kofo we pa yankwasiafo. Mi busa Ken Ofori-Atta ene nebusuafo say family members no why ne family member no. Ma men kan kire bibi nkire mo Ghana. Sa letter we na mu hu na circulate on social media no. Letter na any signatory. Letter na yenim nipa ko tro no eye nanado danko Akufo Addo ne Gabby mu na troye. Ken Ofori-Atta kromfo we nebusuafo ne omnie. Me say sa letter na enena nenam na mo say Ken Ofori-Atta busuafo atro no eye omo mo tro Japade book no omo na tro letter we. Na omo sure so omdi omdi be hase. Ken Ofori-Atta busuafo the family members atro letter the family members nominee. These are the people who wrote this piece of crap, this nonsense representing some group of people. I thought to say some more very vocal. Now when you said the moya no cry, I don't know for press conference boom. I don't know man crying. Now when the any press conference, now when you show me him say yeah na yeah Ken Ofori-Atta busuafo. Sikana mashisha na himfi o chebi wono yeba betwaja tum. Ken Ofori-Atta busuafo no mo tro letter no ma men kan kire mo on authority. This letter it was authored by Darko, Bediatuo, Bóunty ene eyede ono Ken Ofori-Atta nankata. They wrote this letter and free baby I omwa the inner circle, the money the money under the table. Sanko for now we have the money. These are the same people who wrote the letter in free baby I are the same people. The same gang, the same no hair gang. These are the same people. The no hair gang. I'm gonna show letter way. And free busha. They want to distract the system. They are now telling us Interpol in what capacity. They feel so entitled. Abu Philisa ye Jimmy. These were the same people who put the Agyapong document together and turned around to tell you, say, ye Agyapong gold ni nyano, yanko ton abrochire. Ye Agyapong no gold ni nyano, yanko ton abrochire. Sanko fo ne ko be a company wa abrochire, ko mo beton ye goodie nyina koma omo wankasa ho. These are the same people. Na nko fo mo to be a company. Our Jersey. Na omo wankasa ko to company ebie, sa mo beton Agyapong nyina o Ghana. Sanko fo to be letter. Nkofo mutumi etumi cookie eyedien or botan deal. Ken Ofori-Atta utumi cookie deal. Edema Senate no just Senate for sika $2.8 million 1999 or 2001. Sandy Pani to me your letter and can't you say or your family member. These are hardened mental criminals. Why not in such a letter? I say, why not the family head? And in what capacity are they writing that letter? Are they writing to represent the whole Ghana, or they are writing to represent themselves? Why are they not telling us Ken Ofori-Atta baby or to America? Why are they not telling us? If you are in touch with Ken Ofori-Atta, then you know where he lives. Tell us where he lives in America. We will check. The OSP will come and check. Say he's actually living there. Why are you people, if you are in touch with your family member, these are the family members. These are people who can fake accent. They are dangerous. These are people who are chain smokers. They are dangerous. These are people who almost sold this country. These are people, 2 million as consultation. These are people who created the e-levy. These are the same people who brought a mental, with all due respect, autistic child, almost human rights lawyer, and the president. These are the same people telling you, say, they are family members. They are the ones who authored this letter. These are dangerous people. These are people you should not underestimate. Disregard this shit of this shit paper. Every single Ghanaian should disregard this nonsense. This paper is a piece of trash. Disregard it. They want to manipulate the system. They want to lie to you people. They are creating an idea to say they are a bigger family. Omundu 20. These are liars. These are liars. These are criminals. Who is a family member? Put your signature there. Come to Accra. Stay in your village and do the press conference. Bring all the media. Let Al Jazeera, CNN, BBC. Family no. Now for books so. You are all scared to show faces. Because you know where all your properties are. You are all scared to show your face. You are hiding behind a piece of paper. No hair gang. Munyina muni trimi. Moya nkete krono. Do afon do etia. Monim hu bon sam ne nkwasiasam na mo de Ghana. Mo free power crowd, you still feel entitled. Say yes, yenya and ye catch the Ghana for Ken Ofori-Atta no ye ntiase ye ko INTERPOL. Yetia na mo nana. Samu ofa. JB Dankwa call US Embassy say or general salary obia na oye presidential candidate mamo party or call US Embassy say or general salary. Dia no why you remember na US for? E dia na eye mo ofa o se dia eye JB Dankwa ejuma be na oye ma abrofo a okọ ho se okoji pay e dia ejuma na oye mo obia wo ye presidential candidate what so na power to powder say okoji pay wo US Embassy. Ne ni moja na frɛ mu free mu de ye wo mo to krono mu no chronolization de bia mu bugana for say ye Jimmy de bia mu bugana for say ye Jimmy former president of Ukraine ye not to INTERPOL so former president of Ukraine former president of Ukraine former president of Ukraine and Peru former president of Ukraine and Peru. They are on the INTERPOL red alert. Former president of Peru and Ukraine. Yeah, they want to INTERPOL alert. So who the heck is Ken Ofori-Atta? A slimy criminal. Who the hell is Ken Ofori-Atta? And this guy, he's the former president of Peru. This guy. Or the INTERPOL red alert. So he's on it. Ken Ofori-Atta. Inti family members. You these family members. You these people. Family members. These are criminals. These are liars. We are family members. We are family members. Get me their picture and I'm finishing my DB. Where's the picture? Sanko Fuwi. These are the family members. Inti enya den. Ye person mo ye press conference. Monfre asasi radio. Na omombe den. Na omombe chere Ghana for. And one was letter no release here no. This letter. Do you know the media house that released it? Asasi radio they release it letter way. Letter way. Asasi radio. Gabby otchere darko asasi radio no release it letter way. The family of Ken Ofori-Atta. Mwana mo boda mo. The family of Ken Ofori-Atta. Me say family no money die hin. Ah? Monko CNN. Monko BBC. Monko anoma wakachira mo de Ken Ofori-Atta ye. Ni juma odi wo Ghana. Monko anoma sa ka obotan no. Snit. Forensic audit na ye won so na wo se nke chiri tum no. Na mo fa no so nka ho ewifo. Ye ka mo ma ye nka. Ye wakan sisi ana mo buofu. Ye wakan na modwa. Mo ya akromfo na ye ka. Inti anya den. Me se gabi otchere darko. Mon kan kire ne se. Me se onya den. Onko BBC, on net brofo, onko kan hwe wanto so. Na onko ka brofo akese wo ho. Akromfo. This useless piece of shit. Yevanya day. Masa, throw it away somewhere. All right. So my team send me show more. Letter na Ofori-Atta family no release here no. Send be akwasie bi mbeka se Kevin Taylor will show the full letter. Now letter no o share the second part of the letter. Arikudenti akasa letter no it does not have a signatory. Obubu ye say nkwasiafo letter no etuo ni nie. The family of Ofori-Atta kwasiafo watch your letter 2 pages. Obi anfa ne nsa nhyɛ ase. Mu ye nwan. Letter no mo chrobre no the second page nie. Into we study second page na. O hwɛ ase wara signed the family of Ofori-Atta emwa. Ye pe so obi de ne nsa hyɛ ase kokromotin si na mon sign. Ansa na ye ne Ghana for ya kan. Na mo say ye nwan me wa. Mo ko wie sika de na mo de mudin ahyɛ ase. Mo be kan kwase asema kire dia na mo ye no Ofori-Atta family. Ye pe original letter nipa na assign. We ehunu ni se emwa na atwero. Ochina ye bedwudwam, ye be kirechirem ama Ghana for ehunu kure no. Team no they on standby, they gave me all the necessary information to break things down. 4-page letter in kwase asema nkwa no mo kire ye. Ochina will be here. Yanko baby aye ginem. You make sure the right things are said. You make sure Ghanaians are educated, well informed, and we will make sure we protect this government.
Yo, before we and somewhere about beto, yepono so make out say so we can subscribe to channel here, but more than say over subscribe. Now I like video, don't give us a thumbs up. Now fe share my wolf froso. Now when you be here now and somewhere also ewo Ghana memoir. Also bet me atchere wadring afa ye and some way now ewo comment box in mo beti make in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.